sudden cataclysmic drop in climate. It gets incredibly cold.
Hours and hours every day in just whiteness.
Yeah.
Just snow and nothing but on snowmobile.
To me, the obvious answer is we are dealing with the fingerprints of a lost civilization that mapped the world and that left evidence of that mapping, which ancient map makers found and used and incorporated into their maps.
You can really go down a deep rabbit hole if you read about ice ages.
For decades, the icy expanse of Antarctica has been considered one of the most mysterious and least understood places on Earth. Locked away under miles of thick, ancient ice, this frozen continent has kept its secrets buried for millions of years. But what if everything we thought we knew about Antarctica was wrong? What if there's an ancient rainforest hidden beneath the ice, a rainforest that could completely rewrite the history of our planet and its civilizations? Graham Hancock, the renowned author, researcher, and explorer, is no stranger to challenging mainstream narratives. Known for his groundbreaking work on lost civilizations and ancient mysteries, Hancock has recently turned his attention to one of the most controversial and tantalizing discoveries of our time. A discovery that suggests a massive rainforest, teeming with life, may have once thrived in what is now the coldest and most desolate region on Earth. This revelation isn't just speculation or the stuff of science fiction. It's rooted in cutting-edge research, including ice core samples, satellite imaging, and advanced climate modeling. Scientists have been peeling back the layers of Antarctic ice, uncovering fossilized plant remains, pollen, and even traces of microbial life. These findings suggest that Antarctica wasn't always a frozen wasteland. In fact, millions of years ago, it may have been a lush green paradise, home to a thriving ecosystem. But this discovery raises even more questions than it answers. How did such a dramatic transformation occur? Could there be remnants of ancient civilizations hidden beneath the ice, preserved for millennia by the freezing temperatures? And what does this mean for our understanding of Earth's history and the origins of humanity? Graham Hancock believes this discovery could be the missing piece of a much larger puzzle. For years, he has argued that an advanced civilization may have existed during the last ice age, only to be wiped out by a cataclysmic event. Could Antarctica hold the key to proving his theory once and for all? To understand the full implications of this discovery, we need to delve into the science behind it. Recent studies have revealed that Antarctica's ice sheets are not as stable as once thought. Beneath the thick layers of ice, researchers have discovered subglacial lakes, vast networks of rivers, and even geothermal heat sources. These findings suggest that Antarctica's icy surface is constantly shifting and changing, revealing tantalizing glimpses of what lies beneath. In 2020, a groundbreaking study published in the journal Nature Communications provided some of the most compelling evidence yet. Using radar and satellite imaging, scientists mapped out a portion of Antarctica's subglacial landscape and found evidence of ancient forests, complete with fossilized wood and preserved leaf structures. These findings indicate that, during the mid-Cretaceous period around 90 million years ago, Antarctica was a warm, temperate region with dense vegetation and a thriving ecosystem. But how is this possible? How could a continent now covered in ice once have been home to rainforests and rivers? The answer lies in Earth's ever-changing climate. During the Cretaceous period, atmospheric carbon dioxide levels were much higher, creating a greenhouse effect that warmed the planet. Antarctica was situated closer to its current position at the South Pole, but the elevated global temperatures allowed for the growth of vegetation even in polar regions. What's even more intriguing is that some scientists believe this warm period may not be as distant in the past as we think. Evidence suggests that Antarctica may have experienced periods of warmth as recently as a few million years ago, long after humans first appeared on the planet. If this is true, it opens up the possibility that early humans or even advanced civilizations could have explored or inhabited the region. This is where Graham Hancock's theories come into play. For years, he has argued that mainstream archaeology underestimates the capabilities and achievements of ancient civilizations. According to Hancock, there is evidence to suggest that an advanced seafaring civilization existed during the last ice age, around 12,000 years ago. This civilization, he believes, was wiped out by a series of cataclysmic events, including massive floods and shifts in Earth's climate. If Antarctica was habitable during this time, it could have been a key location for this lost civilization. Hancock points to ancient maps, such as the Piri Reis map, which appears to show Antarctica's coastline free of ice. How could a map created in the 16th century depict a landmass that has been buried under ice for thousands of years? Could this be evidence that ancient explorers had knowledge of Antarctica's true nature, knowledge that has since been lost to history? Hancock isn't alone in his beliefs. Other researchers and historians have suggested that Antarctica could be the site of ancient ruins, buried under miles of ice and perfectly preserved by the freezing temperatures. In 2016, a team of researchers using ground-penetrating radar discovered what appeared to be a massive pyramid-shaped structure beneath the ice. While some dismissed this as a natural formation, others speculated that it could be the remnants of an ancient civilization, evidence of a forgotten chapter in human history. The implications of such a discovery would be staggering. If advanced civilizations did exist in Antarctica, it would force us to rethink everything we know about human history and the development of technology. It would also raise questions about how these civilizations might have influenced other cultures around the world. But this isn't just about ancient history. The discovery of a rainforest beneath Antarctica's ice has profound implications for our understanding of climate change and the future of our planet. By studying the ancient ecosystems preserved beneath the ice, scientists can gain valuable insights into how Earth's climate has changed over millions of years. This information could help us predict how the planet will respond to current and future environmental challenges. For example, the presence of fossilized plants and pollen in Antarctica suggests that the continent was once home to a diverse range of species. By analyzing these remains, scientists can reconstruct ancient climate conditions and identify the factors that led to such dramatic shifts in temperature and vegetation. This research could also provide clues about how ecosystems might adapt or fail to adapt to the rapidly changing conditions we face today. But there's another darker side to this discovery. As Antarctica's ice sheets continue to melt due to global warming, they are releasing ancient carbon stores that have been trapped for millions of years. This could create a feedback loop, where the release of carbon dioxide and methane accelerates the warming process, leading to even more melting and further destabilization of the planet's climate. Some scientists have even warned that the melting of Antarctica's ice could trigger a tipping point, causing irreversible changes to Earth's climate system. This could lead to rising sea levels, more extreme weather events, and widespread ecological collapse. Graham Hancock believes that understanding Antarctica's past could be crucial for navigating the challenges of the present and future. By uncovering the secrets buried beneath the ice, we may not only gain a deeper understanding of our planet's history, but also find the knowledge we need to prevent a global catastrophe. But there's still so much we don't know. Despite the incredible advances in technology and research, Antarctica remains one of the least explored places on Earth. The harsh conditions and remote location make it incredibly difficult to conduct large-scale investigations, and much of the continent remains shrouded in mystery. What lies beneath the ice? Could there be remnants of ancient civilizations waiting to be discovered? Or are we uncovering a natural history that is even more complex and fascinating than we ever imagined? Graham Hancock's work challenges us to keep an open mind and to question the narratives we've been taught. The discovery of a massive rainforest beneath Antarctic ice is a reminder that our planet is full of surprises and that the truth is often stranger than fiction. But what if this discovery doesn't just reshape our understanding of the past, but also provides urgent warnings for the future? Scientists studying the Antarctic rainforest are starting to see patterns and cycles that mirror modern-day climate trends. These patterns hint at just how delicate Earth's ecosystems really are and how seemingly small shifts can trigger colossal changes. For example, Fossilized pollen samples extracted from the subglacial Antarctic sediment have revealed a fascinating story about the rise and fall of biodiversity in the region. These ancient pollens suggest that ecosystems once thrived in warmth but were decimated during abrupt cooling events. As temperatures plummeted and ice sheets rapidly expanded, what was once a lush, green environment transformed into an uninhabitable wasteland. This sudden transition raises the unsettling question: could a similar tipping point await us today, triggered by the reverse, an era of rapid warming? Some researchers believe the mechanisms driving these ancient climate shifts could be repeating right now. Earth's temperature is climbing faster than at any point in recorded history. Oceans are absorbing immense amounts of heat. Polar ice caps are melting at record rates, and weather patterns are becoming more chaotic and unpredictable. Looking back at Antarctica's green past could serve as both a warning and a guide for understanding the trajectory of our planet's future. And the deeper scientists dig, both literally and metaphorically, the more they uncover. Some evidence suggests the warmth of the ancient Antarctic wasn't just natural, but might have been aided by unique geological factors. Beneath Antarctica's ice lies an extensive geothermal heat system. Volcanic activity beneath the surface created warm pockets of land and water, potentially allowing plant life to thrive in regions where sunlight was scarce for months at a time. These geothermal zones may have acted like incubators, creating localized microclimates that could sustain life even during colder global periods. Fast forward to today, and the same volcanic activity is still playing a role. As ice melts, geothermal heat sources are becoming more exposed, accelerating the melting process and further destabilizing the ice sheets. The interplay between ancient climate systems and modern-day processes creates a complex feedback loop that scientists are racing to understand. But this isn't just a geological puzzle, it's also a historical one. Some researchers and independent thinkers, including Graham Hancock, have speculated that ancient civilizations may have been drawn to these geothermal hotspots. Imagine an Ice Age explorer navigating the harsh, frozen landscape of early Antarctica. They might have stumbled upon warm, habitable regions surrounded by ice, a veritable oasis in a frozen desert. Could these geothermal refuges have supported human settlements or even advanced societies? Could ancient legends about a lost paradise be rooted in these Antarctic sanctuaries? Let's consider the evidence. In 2016, a series of mysterious radar scans revealed what appeared to be unnatural structures buried beneath the Antarctic ice. These formations had geometric shapes that seemed too precise to be the work of natural forces. The discovery sparked a flurry of speculation, with some claiming they could be remnants of ancient cities. While skeptics dismissed these claims as fanciful, the intrigue remains. If Antarctica truly was habitable during warmer periods, it's not outside the realm of possibility that humans, or even other intelligent beings, might have lived there. Adding to the mystery are ancient maps like the Piri Reis map, which depicts Antarctica's coastline with startling accuracy. How could a map created in 1513 include details about a continent that has been buried under ice for tens of thousands of years? Some believe this could be evidence of a forgotten, advanced civilization that possessed knowledge far beyond what we credit to ancient societies. Others suggest that these maps may have been based on even older sources, now lost to history. But even if human activity in Antarctica remains unproven, the discovery of ancient rainforests still holds profound implications for humanity. For one, it challenges long-held assumptions about where life can thrive. If dense forests and diverse ecosystems could exist in what is now one of the harshest environments on Earth, what other surprises might be waiting to be uncovered in the less explored corners of our planet? Could similar discoveries be hiding beneath the ice in Greenland or at the bottom of the ocean? And what does this mean for the search for life beyond Earth? The concept of life thriving in extreme conditions is a cornerstone of astrobiology, the study of life in the universe. Antarctica's ancient rainforest provides a powerful example of how ecosystems can adapt to seemingly inhospitable environments. If life could exist in polar regions millions of years ago, it raises the possibility that life might also exist in the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn, such as Europa and Enceladus. These moons are thought to have subsurface oceans warmed by geothermal activity, similar to the conditions that may have sustained life in ancient Antarctica. But for Graham Hancock, the Antarctic mystery is about more than just life on other planets. It's about reconnecting with the forgotten chapters of our own history. Hancock has long argued that mainstream science underestimates the resilience and ingenuity of ancient civilizations. He believes that by ignoring the possibility of advanced societies in prehistoric times, we are overlooking valuable lessons that could help us navigate the challenges of the modern world. Take, for example, the possibility of ancient seafaring. If Antarctica was once habitable, it's likely that it was connected to global trade and exploration routes. Ancient mariners may have mapped the continent's coastline, establishing connections between distant civilizations. These interactions could have facilitated the exchange of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices, creating a more interconnected world than we ever imagined. And while these ideas may seem speculative, they are grounded in real, tangible discoveries. The fossil record shows that Antarctica once teemed with life, from towering trees to giant amphibians. Geological studies reveal that the continent was once part of a massive supercontinent known as Gondwana, which included South America, Africa, India, and Australia. As Gondwana broke apart, Antarctica drifted toward the South Pole, gradually transitioning from a temperate region to the icy expanse we know today. But the story doesn't end there. As Hancock and other researchers have pointed out, the melting ice is revealing more than just fossils. It's also uncovering ancient geological formations that could hold clues about Earth's distant past. Some of these formations appear to resemble pyramids or other man-made structures, fueling speculation about their origins. While mainstream scientists caution against jumping to conclusions, the very existence of these formations challenges our understanding of what is and isn't possible in Earth's history. Then there's the question of timing. The last ice age ended approximately 12,000 years ago, coinciding with the rise of human civilizations around the world. Could the melting ice have exposed resources or knowledge that helped shape the course of human history? And if so, what might today's melting ice reveal to us? The implications are staggering. If Antarctica does hold evidence of ancient human activity, it could fundamentally rewrite our understanding of history. It could challenge the conventional timeline of human development, suggesting that advanced civilizations existed long before the rise of Mesopotamia, Egypt, and other well-documented cultures. It could also provide valuable insights into how these civilizations adapted to, and ultimately succumbed to, climate change. But perhaps the most profound aspect of this discovery is what it tells us about our place in the universe. The ancient rainforest of Antarctica serves as a reminder that Earth is a dynamic, ever-changing planet, shaped by forces that operate on scales far beyond human comprehension. It reminds us that civilizations rise and fall, ecosystems thrive and collapse, and the only constant is change. For Graham Hancock, this realization is both humbling and empowering. It challenges us to think beyond the narrow confines of our own lifetimes and to consider the long arc of history. It encourages us to ask big questions. Where did we come from? What forces shaped our world? And how can we use this knowledge to create a better future? As Antarctica's ice continues to melt, it's likely that more secrets will come to light. Whether these discoveries confirm Hancock's theories or challenge them, one thing is certain: the frozen continent has much to teach us about the past, present, and future of our planet. And in a world facing unprecedented environmental challenges, these lessons couldn't come at a more critical time. So what do you think lies beneath Antarctica's ice? Could there be remnants of ancient civilizations waiting to be uncovered? Or is this a story of natural history that's even more fascinating than fiction? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear: The mysteries of Antarctica are only just beginning to unfold, and the journey to uncover them promises to be one of the most exciting and transformative adventures of our time.